What's up? We're a couple weeks out from the release of Marvel's Echo on Disney Plus and Hulu. What better time to go over some key issues related to the series? You're welcome.
I'm being exotic, she's robotic, so we can make billions from building a hobby.
Welcome back to Revenge of the Nerd. Leaning forward into Marvel and Disney's priority of audience expansion, Echo boasts the MCU's first series led by an Indigenous American, a deaf actor, and an amputee. It looks to be a dark and brutal story with moral ambiguity reminiscent of the Daredevil series, who of which does make a brief appearance in the trailer alongside of Kingpin. Actress Alaqua Cox reprises her role as Maya Lopez, aka Echo, alongside of Charlie Cox's Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil, and Vincent D'Onofrio's Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin. I couldn't be more stoked about this series considering the last times we saw these characters, it was,
"We're family. Sometimes family doesn't see eye to eye."
and
Morning.
quick side note, you can find all of the information we discuss here on Key Collector, the must-have mobile app for comic collectors on the hunt. Let's get into some keys. First up on our list is Daredevil number 9, the first appearance of Echo, a highly skilled martial artist who is also deaf. Written by David Mack and art by Joe Quesada, you can find this book in the wild for as low as $5 to $18 for a low to mid-range copy. A high grade will cost you upwards of $80. This isn't necessarily a spec-worthy investment, but it is a great addition to any collection for its historical significance or any Daredevil fans. Number 2 on our list is Daredevil number 53, The Origin of Echo. This is detailing how the Kingpin killed her father, which was revealed in the Hawkeye series. Written by David Mack and art by David Mack, you can find this book in the wild for as low as $1 to $2 for a low to mid copy, and a high grade will cost you about $4. This book is really only for fans of the character and people that are looking to complete their run. Number 3 on our list is Daredevil number 15. This is the issue where Echo shoots the Kingpin in the head, just like in Hawkeye. Written by David Mack and art by Joe Quesada, you can find this book in the wild from a low to mid copy anywhere from $1 to $2, where a high grade copy will cost you about $4. This is really only for fans of the character or people looking to complete a run or even people that collect MCU moments inspired by the comics. Number 4 on our list is Amazing Spider-Man number 50, the first appearance of Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin. This book also includes the iconic interior panel of Peter Parker walking away from the Spider-Man suit after throwing it away to the dumpster. You've seen posters about it, you've seen memes. Written by Stan Lee and art by John Romita Sr., you can find this book in the wild anywhere from $280 to $950 for a low to mid copy. A high grade will cost you about $3,700. Listen, it's never a bad time to hop into the ASM 50, even more so particularly when you're around the holidays when the market is low and sales slow up. Iconic cover, iconic moments, and an iconic team in Stan Lee and John Romita Sr., you can't go wrong. Number 5 on our list is Daredevil number 1, the first appearance of Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil, also the first appearances of Foggy Nelson and Karen Page. Triple key. Written by Stan the Man Lee and art by Jack the King Kirby, you can find this book in the wild anywhere between $1,700 to $6,800 for a low to mid copy. A high grade will cost you about $21,000 and up. Recently crowned a blue chip key coming out of the comic boom, and thanks to the Netflix series, Daredevil has also seen a lot more media attention and is risen in popularity. This one requires you to watch the market carefully, but know that these books don't just pop up all the time. You might want to jump on it if you're given the opportunity and you're able to. Number 6 on our list is Bullseye number 1, the first appearance of Joy Jones, who later becomes Vendetta, but also the first team appearance of the Black Knife Cartel, also rumored to be in the Echo series. Written by Ed Brisson and art by Dave Johnson, you can find this book in the wild. Low to mid copies, $1 to $2. A high grade will cost you about $5. Not really a spec-worthy book in my opinion, but definitely a must-have for any completionists out there. At number 7, we got Daredevil number 10, the first cover appearance of Maya Lopez, aka Echo, and her second appearance. This is also another part of her origin and the first appearance of her father, Crazy Horse. Written by David Mack and art by Joe Quesada, you can find this book in the wild from $2 to $8 for a mid-range, but a high grade will cost you about $25. This is a must-have for any Echo fans. It has a beautiful iconic cover, and it's also used in the promotional materials for the Echo series. Number 8 on our list is Daredevil number 11, the first fight between Daredevil and Echo, and it's also Echo's third appearance. Written by David Mack and, again, art by Joe Quesada, you can find this book in the wild anywhere from $1 to $5 for a low to mid copy. A high-grade copy will cost you about $15. This one is best for completionists or MCU moment collectors, as we all know from the trailer that Daredevil and Echo do indeed face off in the series. At number 9, we got New Avengers number 11, the first appearance of Maya Lopez as the Ronin, whom we were introduced to in the Hawkeye series. Written by Brian Michael Bendis and art by David Finch, you can find this book in the wild from $2 to $8 from a low-grade to a mid-grade copy. A high grade will cost you about $25. This is an absolute must-have if you're a fan of the character. I've been avoiding trailer breakdowns, so I'm not really certain if there's any indication if this is actually happening in the series. But if you're a fan, you should absolutely grab this copy. And lastly, at number 10, we have Avengers number 44. This is the issue where Echo becomes the new host for the Phoenix Force. I know, right? Written by Jason Aaron and art by Leinil Francis Yu, you can find this book in the wild from $1 to $2 for a low to mid copy. A high grade will cost you $4. But be warned, this book is probably only for fans of the character or if you're a completionist. Shout out to Key Collector, Comic Time 101, and Reggie Collects for their continued content. Listen, it's Key community members like them that have inspired me to make content, so it's only right that I give credit where credit is due. I hope you found some value out of this content. If so, please give us a like and subscribe for more. Until next time.